poor. In today's world, the definition of poverty has expanded beyond just the lack of financial resources. Modern-day poverty can manifest in various forms, from mental and emotional impoverishment to a lack of digital access. It's essential to understand these facets of poverty to address them holistically. This piece delves into 15 signs of being a modern-day poor. While the term poor is historically linked with financial hardship, we use it here to encompass a broader spectrum of modern deficiencies. Digital exclusion. In our connected world, not having access to the internet or being digitally illiterate can be a major setback. It restricts access to information, job opportunities, and social networks, thereby acting as a form of modern-day poverty. Overdependence on social media for self-worth. When the number of likes or followers defines one's self-worth, there's an inherent emotional and mental poverty. People in this category often struggle with self-esteem and real-world social interactions. Lack of access to quality education. Despite advancements, quality education remains inaccessible to many. This is not just about attending school, but also about the quality and relevance of what's being taught. Inability to unplug. In today's hyper-connected world, being constantly glued to screens can lead to mental exhaustion. If you find it impossible to unplug, even for short periods, it's a sign of a modern deficiency in balance and mental peace. Fast fashion dependency. Regularly buying cheap, throwaway clothes, often driven by the constant need to keep up with fleeting trends, indicates a form of modern-day consumerist poverty. It highlights a disconnect from sustainable practices and the environment. Nutritional ignorance. With all the information available, many still consume unhealthy, processed foods regularly. This is a form of health poverty, leading to chronic diseases and reduced quality of life. Lack of time for self-care and reflection. The constant hustle culture leaves many without time for personal reflection, growth, and self-care. This form of time poverty can lead to burnout and decreased mental well-being. Financial illiteracy. Not understanding basic financial concepts or not managing one's finances wisely is a form of modern-day poverty, as it can lead to chronic debt and economic instability. Living beyond means. Relying heavily on credit and constantly being in debt, even with a decent income, is a signal of modern-day financial poverty. Isolation from nature. Staying disconnected from nature, with limited time spent outdoors or understanding the environment, can be seen as a form of ecological and emotional poverty. Lack of meaningful human connection. In an age of instant messaging and social media, many face the paradox of being constantly connected yet feeling deeply isolated. This lack of genuine human connection is a form of emotional poverty. Overconsumption without purpose. Binge-watching shows without genuine interest or constantly buying things without a real need can indicate a form of emotional void or modern-day void of purpose. Lack of continuous learning. Not updating skills or acquiring new knowledge in this rapidly changing world can lead to intellectual poverty and reduced opportunities. Ignoring mental health. Not addressing or being unaware of one's mental health issues is a significant form of modern-day health poverty. It's essential to recognize and address mental health needs in today's stressful world. Environmental apathy. Not being conscious of or caring about one's carbon footprint and the broader environmental impact of one's actions can be seen as a modern form of moral and ecological poverty. Conclusion. Being poor in the modern context goes beyond just finances. It's about being impoverished in areas of health, emotions, connections, and knowledge. Recognizing these signs in our lives can be the first step toward leading a richer, more holistic existence. By addressing these modern deficiencies, we can cultivate a life that's not only prosperous in material means but also in purpose, connection, and well-being. Are you recognizing some of these signs of modern-day poverty in your life? Remember, recognizing the problem is the first step towards creating change. Don't let the fast pace of today's world rob you of genuine happiness, connection, and well-being. Take a step back, reflect on what areas of your life might be lacking, and commit to making a positive shift. Whether it's allocating a few minutes a day for self-reflection, choosing sustainable fashion,